Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Allen Family Firewood. Today, we are going to test out the new pallet design and see how it holds up.
Because our biggest concern with that was not stacking on it, but when we go to move it, how stable it's going to be, because it is wider and taller and only 2 rows and more space in between. So we're hoping it stays stable, but we'll see.
And to test out these new pallets, we're going to be splitting poplar today, otherwise known as poplar or aspen, the other white wood. That's about what it is.
Yeah, but before we can do that, we've got the rounds are cut in the corral, but we've had probably 3 snow ice events since
They're a mess. They're a mess.
They're a mess, so we've got to dig those out. And
yeah. They've been covered in ice and snow and everything else.
Yeah, that ought to be fun.
But we can put the rock bucket on and go do some of that.
Yep.
Once we get the stuff all sifted off in that wood, we're going to load them up in the trailer. There's probably only maybe half a cord there, but it's going to be a good test for the pallet. We'll get them in the trailer. We'll get the splitter fired up. We'll get the conveyor up and running, hopefully. And we'll warm up the stacker machine here.
Yeah, I need to be warmed up.
Yeah, it's chilly out this morning.
Sure is.
We'll get things running and get going and get to busting some wood.
Finally.
Finally, yeah. It's been a few days, so
sure has.
It's time to bust wood, you guys. All right, so we just hopped in the truck here to warm Princess up because
It's cold out. I'm
Yeah.
frozen.
it's like 15 degrees out, but
Not nice.
it's supposed to warm up to what, 20, 22 today?
Yeah, with a
I think?
nice chill breeze.
Yeah, the
It's
wind's
wonderful.
blowing pretty good, but the poplar that we're using, we're going to turn it all into campfire wood because nobody else up here wants it. I mean, poplar, aspen, whatever you want to call it, it's technically a hardwood. But boy, if you brought that in with a load of maple and oak, boy, the customers would be some awful upset around here to get that in a load of firewood. It just doesn't burn hot like oak or maple or cherry, so it kind of gets reserved for campfire wood. Most of the guys around here just haul it to the dump. It's the same thing with pine. Nobody messes with it. They haul it either to the dump or it goes to the chip plant to get chipped. So I mean, heck, I'd rather split poplar myself because there's no knots in it. Very rarely do you come across the knot. It's nice straight grain stuff. It splits easy. The only disadvantage to it over pine is you got to keep it covered outside. That stuff, you could bring that to 0% moisture and set it out in a rainstorm and it's going to be right back at more. It'll hold more water than it did when it was growing. That stuff it's like a sponge.
Yeah.
So you have to keep it covered up outside. We brought some in the shop to burn. That had been split for, I don't know, it was back this summer. It was still soaked. I mean, we never covered it, but it's still drying. But now what?
What did you eat?
One of those peanut butter, nutter
Okay.
butter snack things you fed
Okay.
me. So
I couldn't stop looking at it. Sorry.
Oh, boy. Anyway,
So,
I don't know, Princess. Are you warm enough yet? Can we go back to work now?
getting there. We got to get back to it.
All right, let's get back to splitting and get something done. What do you think of the new pallet design so far, dear?
It's working good. It's not as far a reach. That's kind of nice. I used to have to stretch out over 3 rows before, so it's not as far reaching. The only downfall is I'm standing on sheer ice right here, and I've almost like gone spread eagle a couple times.
Well, that ain't good.
No.
If you're gonna fall down and go spread eagle, make sure you haul over so I can go get the camera and get that on video.
Sure thing. Will do. You gonna help me up too?
I suppose, as long as I get it on video.
You're twisted.
Doing a good job, guys.
The conditions ones I work under.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll have
telling
to
ya.
get a little bit of sand for you.
A little bit.
I'll find something.
Yeah, probably after I fall.
Well, yeah. Jeez.
My road's straight.
They do. They look good. They look good. I think she's doing a good job, guys. What do you think? I can't find any ground that's not. Ooh, that's just going to make it slipperier.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to work either. I thought
think-
maybe the frozen dirt would help.
Yeah, I
But-
think I just mentioned that. I said that's going to make it slipperier.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, I will hope for the best.
We'll have to come out with something. Come up with something. I don't know.
Listen for the scream.
All right. Well, I got the wood split.
Got it stacked.
And I think now we just got to pick this up with a tractor and go drive around with it and see if it's going to hold up.
The true test.
Yeah.
I really don't want to see it topple over.
No, I don't either. I don't like restacking stuff, so.
No.
Let's go test this out next.
Well, what'd you think of the stability?
Yeah.
A little tippy.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, the two rows didn't, I mean, they certainly tipped in, but not all the way to touching. They're probably
Right.
within an inch, though.
Yeah, which kind of defeats the purpose
Yeah.
of a bigger gap.
It does, and honestly, I think a 6-foot wide pallet with just going 4 feet tall is probably the answer. But
Yeah.
we kind of wanted to have a 5-foot pallet for getting through the kiln door. I think if somebody had mentioned it, or a few people mentioned it in the comments from the last video, to cut some slabs
Yes.
or 2x4s and connect the two piles, I think that would work great, and we'll probably do that for our bundle grade wood. But if it's bulk wood that is going to go to a campground or something like that, you can't go having, 6 or 9 pieces that are 3 feet long in the load.
Right.
Nobody's going to want that. So
Yeah, it'll work for bundlewood though, and
it would for moving it around the yard and stuff.
actually for bundlewood, we could put the shorter sides on it because it doesn't matter the measure of what's on it because we're just going to be bundling it. So, that would make them more stable. Wouldn't have as much wood on it, but
yeah, it's just nice knowing to look out and go, we've got,
right. Yeah.
There's 100 pallets, there's 50 cord.
Yeah.
Not, well.
I'm just trying to avoid restacking. Always thinking.
I mean, the kiln is kind of ixnayed, so
Extremely ixnayed.
we got the power bill for that, you guys.
Oh my.
And,
Whoa.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the power bill's normally what, $300 there?
It was like almost 2,000.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so that's on
no,
the back
we're
burner.
done with that.
Way back burner.
Yeah, that has to
Can't
have
do
a
that.
totally different approach.
No, that's ridiculous.
We have to pay commercial rate power here, which is
Well, it's like a non-residential because
Yeah.
we don't actually live here. So, of course, that's a higher rate. So,
oh yeah. They, if you're a business trying to make money, they're gonna
yeah,
put it right to you.
keep me down. Oh, well. Well, that's what we found out. And
I don't think I'm going to build any more of those.
I probably not.
I've got some
No.
2x4s cut, but that's not going to be a waste because all I got to do is make 6-foot boards.
Yeah.
We'll use those up. I mean,
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
only what, a dozen, 10, 12, something like that. I
Yeah.
think we made. So
Definitely use them, but
yeah,
not the answer for overall.
no,
So
no, we'll go to 6-footers. I think.
that's our 2 cents.
Yep.
I'm sure probably a lot of you will agree.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, you can't have them tipping over, and you can't have the whole object of this was to get the airspace, and if there's not a big airspace going
Yeah.
down the center,
It's not worth doing.
we're no different than what we had. So.
Right. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Yeah. Had to try.
Live and learn.
Right. You got to try everything
Exactly.
at least once
To
to
know.
see what it's going to do.
We're pros at that.
I wish I wouldn't have built a whole dozen of them, though.
Oh, well.
We'll use them. We'll use them.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
They know.
All right, you guys. Well, I think that's all we're going to do because that's all the wood we got cut up.
Yeah,
So,
that's it.
yeah, that's going to be it. So we appreciate you watching, and
We'll catch you on the next one.
bye.